If the Department of Education is dismantled, there's no guarantee anymore that our schools would continue to receive that critical funding.
It's Maddie Shepard, union president of the Jefferson County Teachers Association, outside Brown Elementary School, one of several protests with parents, students, and teachers today near JCPS schools this morning. Well, President Donald Trump says giving states more control over education is the goal, but some school leaders, parents, and teachers remain unconvinced, as WHAS 11's Ian Hardwitt and photojournalist Gabby DeGeorge discovered.
If he doesn't get the help he needs, my son doesn't just fall behind in his studies, he falls behind in life.
Mothers of special needs students joined Kentucky Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman, afraid of a future without the U.S. Department of Education.
The dismantling of the Department of Education is happening obviously by folks losing their jobs, and as they lose their jobs, that's fewer people to work on these programs that kids and families need.
The local electric workers union hosted the lieutenant governor, who said Linda McMahon, the U.S. Secretary of the Department of Education, is there to dismantle the department. But McMahon says that she's there to give states more control and eliminate bureaucracy.
We want more money to be able to go to the states, and that's what the president said all along.
But JCPS Superintendent Marty Polio worries states will receive less money.
It's hard to know. We're not getting a lot of solid information as to what that's going to be.
He said JCPS receives around $150 million from the department. It funds things like extra staff and after-school programs for high-poverty schools, as well as support for special education students. Polio worries less about the staffing cuts.
Punishing schools, what we would consider low-performing schools. I don't always agree with the United States Department of Education on that, but I do know for us, making sure we have that funding is the most important part of this.
Kentucky's Department of Education Commissioner Robbie Fletcher declined our request for an interview Wednesday. In a statement, he said the reduction in force will likely cause changes in the processes by which we acquire these funds, and that it will present challenges in maintaining capacity in critical areas and availability of technical assistance to state agencies.
If this really does reverberate down to the states, then the Department of Education in Kentucky will never have been more important. And it will never be more important for Kentuckians to hold the General Assembly accountable.
In Louisville, Ian Hardwitt, WHAS 11, on your side.
The Department of Education insists that it will continue to deliver formula funding, special needs funding, and competitive grants. Kentucky's Commissioner Fletcher hopes the staffing changes will have a small impact on day-to-day operations in our schools.